Well, folks, we finally have the Nintendo hardware announcement we have been waiting for. Nintendo just announced an alarm clock. Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo. There is a new trailer, 5-minute trailer. We're gonna watch this thing and react and figure out what is going on. I'm speechless right now. All right, here we go. Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo announcement trailer. We were kind of expecting this new mysterious device to be announced sometime in October. Here we have it. I guess if you want to say this helps indicate the Switch 2 will be revealed in the second half of October, I guess that could be a thing. But let's go ahead and watch this. I have not watched this yet. I have no idea what they're actually pitching here. Like, what is this? What is this device trying to be?
Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, an interactive
Alarmo.
alarm clock that's out of the ordinary.
Bringing back quality of life.
It's like to wake up with Alarmo.
Okay, and get your jump up superstar as an alarm.
Oh, do you hear that? The alarm is going off. But Alarmo doesn't just play music to start your day.
All the coin sounds.
That's right. It responds to your body's movement with game sounds. Like here, with the sound of coins from Super Mario Odyssey.
That's really annoying.
Or here,
Get some Splatoon 3 in there.
with the sound of ink splats from Splatoon 3.
I mean, that's one way to wake you up, I guess, right? Really annoying repeated sounds.
And here, from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I mean, having the different clock
Combines
faces
sound
is
effects
cool.
created by your movement, so you can start the day feeling like you're in the kingdom of Hyrule. And when you get out of bed,
Get your lyrics going then.
oh, a fanfare plays and the alarm comes to an end.
So it actually detects like when you stand up and stops making noise. The little Mario is so funny.
You see, Alarmo detects movement with its motion sensor. And responds to your actions with sounds. When you get out of bed,
This is
Alarmo
so
stops
weird.
automatically
Why?
without you needing to touch it. Keep in mind, though, the alarm will get more
Oh,
intense
Bowser
the
comes
longer
in
it
if
takes
you don't
for
get out of
to
bed.
up. So, rise and shine.
Maybe this will fix me.
You can set an alarm.
Oh,
inspired by
Pikmin,
5
cool.
Games.
Only 5 games, come on. Where's my
Super
Xenoblade
Mario
clock face?
Odyssey.
Okay, I'm going for the Pikmin one, obviously. That's adorable.
Splatoon 3.
It's so weird seeing these 3D models like on a black void background, you know? Oh, Ring Fit, wow.
Ring Fit
That makes sense
Adventure.
though. That makes sense. Cool to see them like
These guys would show up.
representing that.
And the
Look
Legend
at the
of
Link. He
Zelda
just looks so
Breath of
what
the
is bro
Wild.
doing down there?
Each game features 7 alarm varieties, known as scenes. And they all have their own combination of music and sounds. And when you connect to the internet, you can get
More alarms will be
alarms
added as free updates.
as they become available.
So they're releasing this product unfinished. They're doing the free update
Besides
strategy on
the
a
alarm
new
function,
alarm clock.
Alarmo is packed with features to support you throughout the day.
Oh my
such
goodness.
as sleepy sounds, which play when you get into bed and help you wind down.
Okay, that's cool, I guess.
Records, which keep a log of your sleep and movement while in bed.
Yeah, I mean, this really is what they were talking about like 10 years ago, like bringing quality of life
And
products,
Hourly
you know.
Chime, which features various
And I guess it also
Nintendo
is an
characters
evolution
signaling
of-
the top of the hour.
It's an evolution of Pokemon Sleep as well, with the little sleep thing you put
Add
next to your
some
bed.
play to the start of your day. Alarmo. For a limited
Alarmo.
time, Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo is only available for purchase
Oh.
online by paid Nintendo Switch online.
You already know
members
I'm
in
pre-ordering
the
this right
US
now.
And Canada.
How much does this cost? How much does a
Starting
clock like this
today,
go for?
Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo will also be available to purchase in person at the
Oh, it's
Nintendo
already like
New
out.
York
You can
store
just get
while
it.
supplies last.
Interesting. So it's out. It's just out now. There's no release date for it. Very interesting. So it looks like this thing costs $100, which, I mean, that's not that bad, I feel like, for what it is. I mean, it is like a, nice clock face, but also all these sounds and all these different settings, and it keeps track of your sleep records and all that, so that's, like, fine. I'm very surprised by the immediate release of this. I guess it's probably not, like, super produced, so maybe they didn't have any trouble keeping it from leaking. But I'm surprised, like, the actual, like, product design didn't leak. Obviously, we had heard about the FCC filings of some, like, weird IR sensor, but here we have, like, the product photos. It looks nice. It's cool. Like, this is a cool thing for them to do, but it's also just, like, so random. This is so Nintendo. Nintendo is so funny. They are the funniest company, the most unserious company. Everybody's, like, hyping up Switch 2. We're all waiting for Switch 2, and they're just like, the clock. You can have a clock, you know? Yeah, so here's kind of like the feature list. You got the confirm button and dial, the notification button, the back button, the motion sensor is on the top there, a 2.8-inch LCD screen, and as well as the brightness sensor. On the back here, you got the little legs, you got a USB-C cable is what it uses. So does it need to be plugged in, or is that like it charges? Can it be wireless at all? It does include a USB-C cable as well. Yeah, how does this work if you have multiple people sleeping in the bed or like pets? If there's more than one sleeper in the bed, we recommend using button mode for the best experience. What is button mode? What is button mode? Is that just like you don't have the noises maybe? Very interesting. Looks like there's also actually an Ask the Developer interview with Yosuke Tamori as well as Tetsuya Akama from EPD 4 and as well as 1 talking about this thing. So I'm going to read through this and see if there's any like interesting details. Okay, so Tamori here oversaw the project. He was he worked on Splatoon 1 and then at Nintendo Labo, and then since then has been working on this. So that makes sense. And then Tetsuya Akama here worked on the Joy-Con grip as well as the Joy-Con wheel. Did you know there's a Joy-Con wheel for Mario Kart? No one has ever used that thing. But these are the two leading this project for Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, this is just like the most Nintendo thing ever. Like, the timing especially is so funny. Like, this is not out of the ordinary for what Nintendo has done in the past. I mean, they released a Pokemon Sleep device, which was very kind of similar to this, or almost like a prototype of this. Now it's just a little bit more spruced up, has a screen, and makes a lot of sounds. But it is basically just an evolution of that, tracking your sleep. Nintendo's always been kind of trying to get people more healthy and more, getting better sleep and all that kind of stuff. They've always been pursuing health products, I guess, if that makes sense. So it really doesn't feel like out of the ordinary for them as a company. It is just the timing of this that is so funny when you look at just how everybody's been waiting for some sort of like major news from them regarding their next hardware, which they have already acknowledged, right? Like we know the Switch 2 is getting announced by March 31st, and there's radio silence on that. But here's an alarm clock. It's cool. It's cool. This makes sense. This fits with their brand image. Alarmo, I think, is a funny name. It sounds like Amiibo Alarmo. Like that's kind of a cool little thing there. The actual like product itself, the clock itself, looks very Nintendo. It almost looks like something you would see in like Pikmin 5. Pikmin 5 is gonna have an Alarmo that you grab and collect. Like that's gonna be in that game. That's gonna look very nice. Maybe even like an Alarmo cart or something will be in the next Mario Kart. But it does fit with their design language and all that. It's cool. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you planning on picking up Alarmo? I will probably buy it just because Nintendo fan. Maybe I'll do a video on it. That'd be kind of funny. The fact that it's out today is crazy as well. I would have thought this would be like a November release, but no, it's just available now. If you go to the Nintendo New York store, you can get this thing right now. So crazy news. We got our new Nintendo hardware. It's just not the hardware we were waiting for. Also, the fact that they're going to be adding like new clock faces as downloads is really interesting. Listen, I don't have like a modern clock or anything, but is this normal to like get like software updates for your clock that add new things like that? I'm sure there are fancy clocks you can buy that do that, but yeah, we're going to be getting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Animal Crossing New Horizons via free updates when they become available. No insight on when that will actually happen. That's weird. I wonder if they'll do any other games. I guess it will depend on how successful the clock is. I mean, like, you can definitely imagine there will be a Kirby one, right? Maybe even like Fire Emblem and Xenoblade if they really want to get into more of the hardcore games that aren't as popular. Maybe a Metroid one would be cool. Pokemon would be cool as well, although I don't think they would do that one really. What I'm really hoping for is a Emio the Smiling Man clock face for this thing. That would be fantastic. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's video, today's reaction. Of course, subscribe here for more Nintendo Switch news, reviews, discussions, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter at BoTalksGames. Check out the other channel at It's Amiibo. And until next time, folks, I'm going to go get some sleep because I had a feeling there would be news today, and I actually have not slept yet. So I'm going to go take a little snooze. Bye-bye.